With the introduction of national standards this year, we've had a time of reflection, communication, crystal ball gazing in some ways, consideration, professional talk, ethical debate, a measured approach and alignment, and at times much angst as to whether this is the right thing to do. After 12 months of research and implementation and trying hard to work with the standards, the board has decided in consultation with the staff that the current standard as written could not achieve the stated aims of the government, and at their December meeting decided to defer setting targets against the national standards. This is a public act of demonstrating what we believe is morally right. I applaud and I have much respect for the board's decision and thank them on your behalf for making that choice. I do encourage all of you to make a point about finding out about the standards for yourself, and obviously the letter that we sent out last week outlines our major concerns. If I can spend a few minutes just trying to give it to you in the simplest way that I know how, I want you to imagine for a moment that you're a 7-year-old and that I am your teacher. A pretty scary thought, I know. But I'm going to teach you how to do the high jump in athletics. And as a good teacher, what I would normally do is take you out into the field, have a look at you. Some of you have got short legs, some of you have got tall legs, some of you have got bodies that perhaps aren't suited to doing high jump, but nevertheless, that's something I've got to teach you. So I decide that there are different things you will need. Some of you I have to work on your running, some of you I have to work on springing off on one foot, some I have to work on the angle you come into the high jump with. But over time, days and weeks and months, gradually, each day, you get a little higher. Some of you started at a different point than the others, and that's okay. But each day, you've made a little bit more progress setting your own standards. Come forward a little bit further to the national standard, and this is how different it would be. I would take you out onto the field, I would say to you, there's the bar, jump it. Not only that bar hasn't actually been set for a 7-year-old. I've decided to set it for a 9-year-old. So it's significantly higher than you would ever imagine. And if you're feeling a little bit like I think you are, you'll probably think to yourself, I'm never going to reach it at this point. That's a little bit what we're dealing with here. That's why we've made the decision at this point to call on the Minister to consider these standards and seriously look at how she might work with the sector to come across and think about what the standards could be like so that all these kids can achieve. Anyway, enough of that. This year we've had so many highlights, as usual. We've had high company here, we've had our various trips and our visits, we've had good kids time, and we've had an average 97% attendance rate on those. We've had no hormonised stays, we've had huge community involvement, particularly around our sporting camp and also our enrichment program. We've had young leaders seminars, we've had cycle safety, the grasshopper tennis, which we're now running for another 2 years, it was so successful, cultural festival, deer, and so the list goes on. Not to be outdone, our sporting teams have once again performed incredibly well. Softball, T-ball, cricket, flipperball, hockey, netball, volleyball, and touch rugby, for which we won the under-7 trophy, which is proudly displayed in our trophy cabinet. And I was under the impression there might be another one floating around as well, so if there is, we'd love to see it. And we also, as part of that, had a number of our children who went on to represent us in sports in the greater Manawa too. Next year it's shaping up just to be evidently exciting. I wanted to mention Ultranet to you, and that will burst into prominence for all of you next year. The board and the staff have been working very hard to prepare for this introduction for you and your child. This will allow you, the parent, to interact and do more than you do now with your child and their teacher and their learning. Earlier this year, 83% of you told us that you have internet access. That's how you will access the Ultranet. We'll do another survey early in 2011 to make sure that we've still got that number or more. It will then provide you with opportunities to spend time with your child at home looking at what they are doing in school. Now that's not going to happen straight away. It will happen